Matthew Doherty is a security expert, former Secret Service agent, and managing director at Sikich. He joins us now live. Matt, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me under these circumstances.
When we're looking at the number of school shootings that we have, and Judy and I have covered over the last 25 years, starting with Columbine and even before that, Jonesboro, when you're looking at these school shootings, and each time we are told more guns are needed for the good guys and more security is needed at schools, at what point do we look at in the opposite direction?
Well, I think in this case where the person purchased at the age of 18 two AR-15s when he was clearly in need of some mental health treatment, there are still, since 1968, since the Robert F. Kennedy assassination, 3 parameters for denying somebody guns by federal law. 1, conviction for a violent criminal history. 2, if you have a restraining order. And 3, if you have a court-ordered mental health treatment. Obviously, in this case, and in Buffalo last week, clearly that those targeted violence individuals needed court-ordered mental health treatment. There's a myth out there that these weapons are obtained in a back alley somewhere by some nefarious black market, like in a gang-related violence. These cases, almost without exception, they're legally obtained, and they should be prevented from getting these weapons. Court-ordered mental health treatment is a common sense answer. Unfortunately, in this society, it's difficult to get a court-ordered mental health treatment, even though in many cases, family members support that effort.
Matt, in this case, it looks like there were several things that went wrong at one time, beginning with apparently the door that the gunman went into was propped open. Is that correct?
Absolutely. If the media accounts are correct, absolutely. That is definitely, there was a complete failure of school security and complete failure of tactical response to an active assailant. Since Columbine, there was a grave mistake at Columbine. Those of us old enough to remember, I think it was in 1999, where tactical resources, people waited for those resources, typical hostage negotiation scenario. Across the country, law enforcement responds to an active shooter in school because that person's goal is to kill as many people as he can in the shortest amount of time, and you have to respond. That's why each and every police officer, it's expected of them, if they're the first to arrive on the scene, they're the first to go in immediately. You don't wait for tactical resources. There was a failure in the response. And I hate to say that, having spent my career in law enforcement, but there's no other way to describe it.
What comes next for police departments throughout the country now? Obviously, most departments have these active shooter drills where they go into schools, hospitals, soft targets, if you will. What comes next? Do we ramp up more drills, newer procedures?
Well, you ramp up. I ran the National Threat Assessment Center for the Secret Service. This is, unfortunately, it's lessons learned from tragedies. Just like any tragedy, you want to learn from that. But also, I still say the threat assessment process is severely lacking. This person, just like Buffalo last week, unfortunately, law enforcement in many cases does not discern the difference between threat assessment, which is about prevention, getting that person the help they need, liaisoning with family members once they come to your attention. There's a big difference between threat assessment and conducting a criminal investigation. Too often times we see law enforcement, well, there wasn't enough to arrest them on, so there's nothing we could do. There's plenty you can do in a threat assessment process. Court-ordered mental health treatment, liaisoning with family members in the community. And your ultimate goal is not to make an arrest. It's all about prevention. And these cases are, in each and every case, they're potentially preventable because the warning signs came to the concern of others prior to the attack.
All right. Matt Doherty, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.